Hello everyone, it's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Yay! Our favorite day of the week. So if you aren't aware of how this works, we've got 3 stacks right here. Each stack contains 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, and 1 oracle card, and 1 crystal. So your job is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question that's going on in your life, and then pick a stack. And you can listen to the reading for that stack, and hopefully it will resonate with you and will be able to help you in some way. You can also listen to all the readings. Sometimes when I do that, I discover that, oh, this stack was for this thing in my life, and this one was for that thing in my life, and this one was for that other thing in my life. That's perfectly okay. Below the video in the description, you will find information on the different decks that I use. You will find the names of the crystals, and you will also find timestamps for each of the stacks. So you can just forward to the stack that you want. All right, so let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, the crystal for you is Sunstone. And by the way, I've had people ask me, how do I decide what decks to use or what crystals to put out? And my guides tell me what to put out. So I'm not actually doing this. I know I'm just a tool. So Sunstone is a stone of joy. It restores life's sweetness and helps you to value and nurture yourself. It can lift dark moods and is said to be beneficial for seasonal affective disorder. Now, interestingly, this is right now, it is the beginning of February. It's Minnesota. We did just have about 10 days of no sunshine. It was sunny today, but I know the lack of sunshine really affects people around here, especially because it's winter. So Sunstone encourages optimism and enthusiasm and helps overcome procrastination, helping you to take action to live your life as you would like to now. Sunstone helps you develop your own originality, encourages independence, and can alleviate fearfulness. I can't talk all of a sudden. It is said to bring good fortune and abundance. It is linked to the solar plexus chakra. So the solar plexus is, the color for that is yellow, and that is your energy center. That's where your self-worth is, self-esteem. So this can help with that. That's why it's the stone of joy, because if we feel joy, it comes from that energy center. Okay? And it's pretty because it has little iridescent flecks, little bits of whites and creams and oranges and kind of coppery colored. So that is your stone. And let's get started with your reading. So the first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot. And it is a major arcana card, card number 17, which is the Star. Now, in other decks, this card usually has a woman standing at the water's edge. She's pouring out water from a pitcher into the water, and she's pouring out a pitcher of water onto the land. So it's this connection between water and land. In this deck, the star is this beautiful swan. And the swan is in the water and can be on the land as well. There's a little star-shaped flower right here representing the star. The star is all about harmony and peace. Like I said, it's about water and earth and finding the harmony between those two. It's a synchronicity. Water is very emotional. Earth is very grounding. So there's a nice harmony between those two. You can be emotional and be grounded. In fact, if you're emotional, you should ground yourself in some way. Plus, it's a beautiful swan. So if you're feeling like the ugly duckling, this is what my guides are saying, if you're feeling like the ugly duckling, just know that when you transform, you are going to transform into this beautiful swan. And many of us are going through some kind of transformation right now. People are going through transformations with their jobs, their relationships, with food, with their feelings about the earth, with their carbon footprint, all kinds of transformations. So whatever transformation you're going through, you're going to come out of it with flying colors because you're going to be the swan. And remember, this is the stone of joy. So you've got the stone of joy and the swan. Sweet. Well, let's see what the second card brings. This card is from the Druid Craft Tarot deck. Oh, the Princess of Swords. So we've got a stone of joy, we've got the swan, and we've got a princess. There's a theme here. Now, this is the Princess of Swords. The princess, as you can imagine, she's the, I don't want to say the lowest, but kind of the lowest figure of royalty in this deck. She's above the 10 of swords, but she's the princess. So it goes princess, knight, queen, king. But don't underestimate her because she's going to bring you messages. In some decks, she would be the page. She's a messenger. She may be feminine, but she's powerful. She's got nature on her side. The Princess of Swords is an airy card. Swords represent air. And she's outdoors, and you can tell her cloak is flowing in the wind. Even the flowers are moving. So this is all about bringing you a message of change. Now, the sword is all about truth. So with your star/swan card and your joy stone, and good things coming to you, I feel like the good things that are coming to you, there's truth in there. So some truth is going to be opened up to you. Someone's going to bring you a message of truth, and it's going to make you joyful. It's going to change your life. So whether somebody comes to you and says, hey, did you hear that so-and-so's are hiring? You'd be perfect for that job. Or, hey, look at that person over there. I think you two would be great together. Someone's going to bring you a message. And when they do, don't just blow them off. Because she's the Princess of Swords. She brings the truth. Now, your messenger does not have to be female. Okay? The sex of the person here does not matter. But just know that this message is coming to you. You need to take it seriously because the truth is part of the message. Okay? My guys just said, and the truth shall set you free. So whatever that means, maybe somebody's going to deliver a message that you've been tying yourself down. Okay? You can be the princess. You can be your own princess. Yeah, even if you're a guy, the princess is a messenger. So sometimes the message comes from us. Pay attention. Okay? The third card is from the Secret Language of Light Oracle deck. And you got card number 26, which is Vesica Pisces. So when we have two circles and they overlap, this part in the middle is called the Vesica Pisces. Way, way back in the day, it was turned on its side like this, and it was turned into a fish. So in Christianity, that fish symbol is the Vesica Piscis. Some people call this the Eye of God. Let's see what the book says. This is number 26, and 26 adds up to 8. 8 is a beautiful number, all about abundance and prosperity. Okay. Vesica Piscis, creating soul truth in the world. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in the future. Nice. Okay. So that is your third card. This is all about consciousness. Waking up, healing. The truth shall set you. The truth shall set you free. So whatever this truth is that's coming to you, it's going to be exactly what you need to move forward and be the person that you're supposed to be. So don't fight it. Please don't fight it. All right, that was stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, you get this fabulous rainbow titanium bismuth. Who doesn't like rainbows? Looks like a double unicorn horn. So rainbow titanium bismuth is actually man-made, but it can help relieve feelings of emotional and spiritual isolation, facilitating the meditative state of oneness, connectedness, and serenity. It is useful when experiencing change, providing for calmness, vitality, and orderliness. Bismuth facilitates the enjoyment of travel and stimulates group and relationship cohesiveness. It can also assist with opening and balance these chakras: crown, root, soul star, stellar gateway, and Gaia gateway. It is an excellent tool to help your body adjust to higher vibrational energies or frequencies. And it's really pretty. So we're just going to set that right there. And let's get to your reading for stack number 2. The first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck. Ooh, you get the Knight of Acorns. In this deck, acorns are equivalent to fire. So this is the Knight of Fire. And he's this amazing warthog. I love how there's art on the animals. The warthog, or the Knight of Acorns, he is one of the fast-moving knights. The Knight of Pentacles is usually portrayed as something that's just sitting still. But the Knight of Acorns, he's all about action. I mean, look at him. His tail's up. He's got this leg forward. He's focused. He is heading that way, and he's on a mission. He is a knight on a mission. Okay? He's got drive and motivation. So if you chose stack number 2, whatever your idea, issue, or question is, you need to find the motivation to get moving. My guides are telling me, if you're waiting for something, you don't need to wait. You need to get moving. So when you start moving, it's like you're showing the universe, yep, I'm on board. I have faith in this. Let's do it. And that's what I'm feeling right now is you got to show that you're motivated. Then the universe will bring you whatever it is you need. So it's almost like the universe is waiting for you to show your faith. Yeah. So whatever it is that first step is that you need to start it. Okay? Maybe you need to take a class, buy something, buy that ticket, whatever it is. You're going to go ahead and do it. Okay? Here's your permission. Here's your message from the universe. We give you permission. Get started on it. My guides are really feisty today. So it's almost like they're not going to take no for an answer. Just do it. Your second card is from the Druid Craft Tarot. And it is the Two of Pentacles. So we started with the Knight of Acorns or the Knight of Fire. This is all about being motivated. And now we're moving to the Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth. This is all about being grounded, but also having balance. So whatever this thing is, whatever this idea, issue, question is for you, if it's starting something new, you still need to be balanced. You still need to have your feet on the ground. So let's say you want to totally make a new career change. You can do that, but make sure your life has balance in it. If you look at the picture, there's a storm back here. There's two ships at sea. There's big waves. The clouds look really angry. But right here where she is, it's fine. That's all behind you. This is where you're at now. And you're finding that balance. Okay? So, did she just get away for a few minutes to find some balance, to make sure that she was grounded so that she can go back to where she was, which is, probably this way, not that way, so that she can go, okay, all right, I'm ready now. Let's move forward. So moving forward is great as long as you've got some balance. Okay. This could also be a partner. If this is a career decision, there might be a partner in your life that you need to talk to, or if it's a new hobby, a new child, a new something, there might be a partner involved in this. If you're going to do something new, it doesn't mean you have to ask permission necessarily, but you need to discuss it with somebody. So finding that balance and then discussing it if there's another person involved. Okay? Excuse me. So your third card is from the Secret Language of Light Oracle deck. And it is the card number 11 called Remembrance. It kind of looks like that cosmic background I have. So I am going to read from the book on card number 11. Okay. Hold that up for you to see. There we go. Recall your soul truth. You are ready to live your life from the wisdom of your heart. You may have been citing 1111 as a reflection of this. If not, you can expect to be receiving the sign soon. You may see it on a clock, a phone number, a receipt, or in a dream. With this wisdom, fresh and innovative ideas will flow into your mind as new ways to live your life. No one else has to change their ways, only you. Live from your heart, be an inspiration, and discover a new world. Some call 1111 an awakening code. You must have awoken on some level to receive it. It is a sign that you are much more than you think you are. 1111 has many different explanations because we are all asking different questions. There is no right or wrong meaning, but at the heart of 1111 is a loving, intelligent energy. So this is your wake-up call. And interestingly, we gave you permission to start something new with the Knight of Acorns, to find your balance, talk to your partner if there's a partner involved. But this foretells of a life change in some aspect of your life. And it's a good one. It's a wake-up call. Nice. And remember when I was talking about this, it says right in here, it's an excellent tool to help your body adjust to higher vibrational energies. And that's where we're all going. We're all raising our frequency. And for those of us who don't want to, that are resisting, they're the ones that are having all the problems. Don't resist. We're all rising up. It's part of the ascension process. Lucky us, we came here intentionally to Earth at this time so that we could be part of the ascension process. So you might as well participate. Just saying. All right, if you chose stack number 3, you get this fabulous piece of malachite. Ooh, look at that. I love it with this planet in the background here. This one. It's like a chunk of land off of that planet. Sweet. Green malachite. We actually have red malachite in the shop too, but this is green malachite. Green malachite is believed to be a strong protector of children. It is said to protect the wearer from accidents and protect travelers. Malachite has been used to aid in success in business and protect against undesirable business associations. It is a stone of balance in relationships. Malachite has been called the mirror of the soul. It reaches the inner feelings of the person carrying it and reflects what is there, whether negative or positive. It reminds us that we have a dual nature, and it is up to each person to know and rule his own person. It may also help rid us of nightmares. So if somebody's having nightmares, you can always take one of these and put it in your pillowcase, tuck it way, way down in the corner. That way you won't lose it in your bed or sleep on it. Okay. It helps with traveling, so having one in your vehicle is a good thing as well. So that is malachite. And one of the cool things about malachite is it's the copper that makes it green. If you ever go by a church that has the copper roof or a copper steeple and it's green, yeah. Same thing here. Cool. All right, let's do your reading. If you chose stack number 3, the first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot, and it is the Two of Shells. So we talked about this being duality in nature, and now look at what we get. The Two of Shells. We get these two little lovebirds here. The Two of Shells is equivalent to the Two of water, or the Two of Cups in other decks. And this is the soulmate card. I mean, look at those lovebirds. Of course it's the soulmate card. So whatever your issue, idea, or question is, if it had to do with another person, the answer is yes. If it had to do with, is this the right job for me? The answer is yes. This is all about union. This is like the ultimate union. This is soulmate energy. Now, keep in mind, soulmate energy doesn't necessarily mean lovers. It could mean best friends. It could mean, platonic soulmates. You can have a soulmate that you don't sleep with, basically, that you're not married to. It can be brother, sister. It can be you and your career choice. It could be anything. It's just that this is telling you that, yes, this is the answer. This is harmony. This is union. We're meant to be together. Okay? So the lovebirds, 2 of shells. 2 is all about balance. We had a 2 on stack number 2 also. But this is more about, yes, we're meant to be together, whatever the 2 beings are. You could even be asking, is this the right car for me? And the answer is yes. Okay. So is this the right whatever for me? Yes. So your second card is from the Druid Craft Tarot. And it is the 8 of Cups. Now, I want you to look at this picture because I always tell people to go off your feelings when you look at the picture. So, if 8 is the number of abundance and prosperity, and here's my 8 cups, what am I doing way over there ignoring my cups, walking away from my cups? Now, there's a stream right here, 8 of Cups. This is all about water. So there's a stream, actually it's a little waterfall, which shows movement, okay, movement, change, but emotional. So these kinds of emotions, they're flowing, but, they could probably be a little rocky. This person looks like they're walking up with their walking stick. They're walking up, but this path is lighted. Look at how golden the path is. We're also having an eclipse in the background. You can see that. There's an eclipse, but the light is on the path. That path is golden, and the cups are being left behind. Now, I think it's up to you to decide if that's a good thing or not, because we can't see what's up over here. We can only see what this person is leaving behind. Normally, I would say, yay, I have 8 cups. But I'm looking, and also these cups are empty. The cups, but there's nothing in them. So we're leaving something behind. Is it because we're heading towards the soulmate? It's possible. We're leaving this behind because these things don't mean as much anymore. We're leaving the stuff behind because we're getting the soulmate. Soulmate's up here. I'm climbing. Soulmate. So perhaps you are changing in a way that you weren't expecting. And these things don't matter as much anymore. Excuse me. Whatever's going on in your life. I'm back. So whatever's going on in your life, you're changing. You're going through a transition. And those old things don't matter as much to you anymore. It's kind of like, for some reason, all of a sudden, I can't eat beef. My body is changing, and it's saying, no, I don't want beef anymore. There's things that, in various aspects of our lives, no, I don't want all those little figurines and knickknacks anymore. No, I don't want to go whatever with friends. I'd rather do something, creative, or I want to try something new, or I want to be out in nature. So whatever these changes are, it's part of the transition, and it's for your highest and greatest good. And you're getting the soulmate, you're getting the lovebirds, so I'd go with that. Now your third card is from the Secret Language of Light, and this is card number 28, and it is Inner Voice. So let's get the book out for that. 28 adds up to 1, and 1 is a new beginning card, which is perfect for these other two. So Inner Voice. Tune in to your inner compass. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul, and everything becomes a signpost to return us to our center, where we can tune in to our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you toward your destination. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They will adjust, find an alternate route, and give you new directions. You can't get it wrong. Listen to recurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel, and drive forward with the ones that make you, that make your face and heart smile. Perfect for these. Your life is changing. You're headed towards that soulmate energy. And then you get the inner voice. It's all about a new beginning. Amazing. All three of these stacks have a recurring theme through them. And that's basically that we're all changing. Whether you want to admit it or not, we are changing. We're transitioning in different ways, at different speeds, but we are all changing. And this is all part of that ascension process that we came to Earth for. We wanted front row seats. Well, here we are. So don't resist any changes. Get whatever tools you need to help you with those changes, with the transition. Crystals can help with that. Essential oils, herbs and teas, infusions, flower essences, being in nature, eating the right foods. These are all wonderful things to help you with the transition. And by all means, hang out with positive, like-minded people, because they're the ones that are going to support you and lift you up. And that's what you need right now. Positive, like-minded people that will lift you up. Because if you've spent your life lifting everybody else up, it's your turn now. You get to be lifted up too. All right? Thank you for joining me, everyone. And if you would give me a thumbs up on the video, subscribe, give me comments. I would love to hear from you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste, my beautiful soul family. Thank you.